Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I hope that you're having a beautiful day. Thank you as always for coming on through, and especially for random videos like this. Today I'm doing one of my, I don't even know what I'm naming these, Ask Me Anything, Ask JP, I don't know. Every once in a while I get questions in the comments and I'm trying to occasionally, it won't happen a lot, but occasionally give a little bit of my time to answer your question, and not just in a response in a comment, but to actually make an official video for it, in case the question comes up, frequently, which if it's a question I'm featuring in a video, it probably has, or just something that I think is worth addressing in front of the camera and making a specific video for this particular topic. So the topic of today's video is, JP, do you get paid to do requests? Do people pay you monies, financial benefits, Bitcoin, anything to do requests? How do you choose requests? And all of the above. So the answer is simple, but at the same time, there's a little bit of a history to the answer. So let me give you the simple answer. No, you cannot pay me to do song requests. That is the simple answer. However, that will come with the caveat that I have done paid requests, not out of saying that I would or anything like that. I don't want to say necessarily feeling guilt-tripped, but something along those lines, and I'll explain, of course, more in depth. So at the current and at the this exact moment in time, the only way to financially, and the official way, if you wanted to financially support myself, the channel, and what I do, is going to Patreon. Now, I've had it on there ever since I started the Patreon page years and years ago. One of the very first things when signing up, the bottom question, if I pay you, will you do my request? The answer there has always remained the same. Donating to the channel does not guarantee I will play your request. I take requests from Twitter, YouTube comments, emails, Patreon. One does not supersede the other. There's no, tiers to it. I just take suggestions everywhere. That's always been the case. That has always been the same, and that will never change. And like I said right then and there, yes, I have taken requests from Patreon, but not more requests from Patreon than any other place. As a matter of fact, most of my requests that I actually use are directly from YouTube comments. That's pretty much my immediate go-to place to find requests and to fulfill those requests. However, in a sense, because I have done requests, from direct messages on Patreon, I guess in a sense you could say, yes, I got paid. Someone gave me a request through this channel, and I did it. So in a sense, I guess you could argue that I have done paid requests in that regard. So yeah, you could say that. But still, as a rule, no, you cannot pay me money and then expect to get a request done. However, let's back this up a little bit. I don't know if you've noticed or not, but probably a year or so ago, I had changed my description box underneath all of my videos. Before, I always had my PayPal on there as just another way that you could, if you wanted to support and donate, you could do it that way. And then I also had, I believe, maybe a Cash App link or something at one point as well. Same thing though, the same rules applied. If you donated through those, that doesn't mean I was going to do a request. It was just another way to help out. However, I felt guilty in the past. This is going back historical. I kind of felt guilty in the past that when I would get a direct payment from like PayPal, and there was like a nice message saying, thank you for the channel and everything you do. Hey, when you get a chance, maybe you can react to this. When it was done in that way, I felt a little guilty. I didn't like accepting the money and not fulfilling the request. So actually, a decent amount of time through PayPal, if someone put a message like that in there, I would do the request just because I felt guilty, in a sense. Not all the time, but sometimes I did. That's actually part of the reason why, like I said, maybe about a year ago or so, I got rid of my PayPal. Unless you already have it, which some people still have my PayPal, but I got rid of my PayPal in the description box under all my YouTube videos because I didn't want people to do it that way. Like I said, it made me feel guilty in a way that I still might not do a request just because you paid me. The PayPal has, it's not in the description box anymore, even though, like I said, some people do still hold on to that. And for anyone who donates to the channel, even if you donated like one time or you signed up for Patreon for 1 month, let me be really, really straight with you. It has helped me and my wife and our future and what the things that we want to do in our future tremendously. It has been an integral part of our financial life. That's being honest with you. And a lot of the things I do here on the channel, the time I spend on the channel, multiple videos, more videos than just one a day or so, that is because I don't have to work extra in real life, so to speak. Because of you guys' help, I can dedicate more time to the channel. That's why I've been trying to do more videos like the Halloween season with 3 videos a day, or occasional full album listens, which you might have noticed I've been trying to do more of in the past few months. So it gives me and allows me the more freedom and time to put into the channel and into something I'm really enjoying. For the future, there have been times when I've thought about doing some sort of, I don't know what to call it, but some sort of like fundraiser in a sense where, once again, I'm being realistic and honest and upfront with you guys. I'm 30 something years old. What am I, 33 now? I'm 33 years old. My wife and I have things that we want to accomplish in our lives, dreams for the future, and I'm just talking real life, you know, outside of this, and it costs money to do these things. So I've thought of doing, you know, for example, if this many people signed up on Patreon, then for the month of blank, we'll have 3 videos a day, we'll do full album Fridays, etc., 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 because I will make the time to do that, and I can dedicate a little bit less to work. But at the same time, I don't know, anything involving money besides just the normal Patreon, I get a little kind of wary of. And I think that people, you guys, might get wary of that too. And, you know, everything in real life costs money. Duh. But I also don't want to, like, I don't know, there's just something about that doesn't sit right with me, you know? Which is part of the reason why you don't have to sign up on Patreon to watch my blocked videos. I just let that be available for everybody. People on Patreon will get early access to the videos, but they'll always come to public, and I always give the links to the full video for anyone to access. You don't have to sign up or anything like that. So, you know, with that kind of thing, I just prefer everyone to have access. I'm not trying to hold back anything or anything like that. To end this video, to bring it down to closure, can you pay me and I will do your request? No. No. It doesn't work like that. I just take requests from everywhere, every which way. There's no other way to support my channel except through Patreon. Talking about a financial means, signing up for Patreon does not give you more word, more say, more power over other people who may not have the financial means to support myself or to, you know, have extra income to just spread around. That doesn't mean that, you know, you're better, you have a bigger voice. Everyone has the same voice. That's what I wanted my Patreon and my channel to be in the first place. Whether you have $1 million or a penny to your name, you can give me a request and I'll treat your request the same, no matter what. I hope that answers that question so that occasionally when I see that comment in my videos, I can just link this video to you. And that can kind of clear all that out. But if you guys have any more questions, I'd be happy to address them. And I have a few that I've written down, and I'll kind of spit out those videos every once in a while. But I just wanted to go ahead and make one here for you so you can get that clear answer. As always, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for watching the channel, for watching me, to listening along with the music with me, and just being there. You know, it's nice to have a friend in you guys to listen to the music alongside. And of course, a big thank you to those who have given me and my family any sort of financial support, who have signed up on Patreon. It helps a great deal, a greater deal than probably you know. So thank you for that. Anyways, that's the video. Bye.